Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Mighty Portugal. And that would be like the 65th time I have said that, or something equivalent to it. So we're still in the regency. We still do not have all the institution provinces. We're missing one. And we do not have 10 furnaces in our empire. We're trying an experiment, which is building a furnace in Kentucky to see if that counts as having it within my empire. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. It has at least 10 furnaces. Okay, so I guess it does work. So, where else do we have coal? We have coal here. Okay, that's done. Build... Oh, but you gotta wait till next month. Looks like the furnaces don't even have to be finished, they just have to be started. Okay. We are, of course, don't have any prestige to lower our subject country's liberty desire at the moment. Yeah. We're a little bit stuck at the moment. There's not much we can do until we have a king on the throne again. Three years, give or take a couple months. Oh, that is a lot of revolutionaries, isn't it? Whoa. However, they are revolutionaries for these guys, not me, so... I guess if we sit and wait long enough, Gujarat may either collapse or switch into a republic, which would be interesting. We have Milanese separatists. Do I have to deal with that? Yes. Because the papacy cannot handle rebels at the moment. At least they're not revolutionary papal state, which I don't even think you can do. This not being able to attack revolutionary France is killing me right now, though. If we attack revolutionary France, we are likely to get in a war with Songhai, so I'm moving troops in anticipation of that mess. Also, can we point out the fact that when Corsica is owned by Portugal, it becomes Corsega, and looks and sounds a little bit more interesting than Corsica. Yeah. At least I think it's Corsega. Corsega, probably. Pretty close to Corsica, it just looks much more impressive. Okay, more work from our colonists who are slowly growing our development. We are, what are we at now? 10,437, 7,460 of it our own. So on our own, we're twice the size of the Ottomans. To be fair, the Ottomans are about to grow immensely, because they are killing both Russia and Persia. Okay, game is not responding. There we go. Ah, as I say that, the Ottomans grow from, was that 3,400 to 3,600. Any chance I can form a coalition versus these guys? Nope. 2%. -2 aggressive expansion. Wow. Oh, but they obliterated the Russia-Persian alliance. It's actually slightly worrisome because that means Persia is now vulnerable to invasion from Delhi, which is happening. And Russia, well, I guess Russia's still mostly intact. I mean, they still are a great power. No, coalition still exists. No, coalition does not exist anymore. Hamburg was the last holdout, I guess. And now we wait. Because there's nothing I can do for another 3 years other than spend money. And I don't really feel the need to spend tons of money. I suppose I could make states, couldn't I? I don't really feel the need to make states, though. I do have too many territories, but I'm just paying it all off anyhow, so. Lombardy, that would be down here. Piedmont of Piedmont Sardinia fame. Lorraine. Oh. And I don't even know if that's going to affect my too many territories penalty. I'm pretty sure I've hit the max there with 0.8. Yeah, it looks like the most you can get is 0.8 for too many territories. Interesting. Can we, by any chance, we can adopt Castilian culture, Lombardian culture, and that's it. Venetian separatists, or Venetian separatists. So I'm pretty sure it's Venetia, not Venetia like I've been saying. I could still be slightly wrong on that. Oh, lost Defender of the Faith on everybody. So I assume that means we've actually lost Defender of the Faith. Unless somehow the Ottomans have become Catholic, which they haven't. Great Britain stole it from us. We don't have enough prestige, and we have a Regency Council. So apparently you can't claim Defender of the Faith if you have a Regency Council. Learning a lot of really weird facts about the game this time, like the fact that you can't build buildings while settlers are working in the province. Interestingly strange things. Still has a settler colonist working there. Okie dokie. Oh, we're still building furnaces, so maybe we do have enough, and they just haven't. They have to be built fully. Oh, how do I not have military access from Great Britain yet? Let's solve that. Oh, I've given them military access, but I haven't bothered to ask for it myself. Typical. Go down there, kick those rebels out of our lands, please. Ethiopian separatists, that should be dealt with. And then we'll go back to trying making people who hate us like us a little bit more. Two more years. Then we can actually fight somebody. Persia's in a golden era. Well done, Persia. I don't think it's going to help you stop Delhi's invasion, but you never know. At this point, I might just focus this so that we can clean up some of the religious map mode before the end of the game. Specifically, getting the Reformed faith out of France would be a nice start. Pretty much my day one thing when I can attack somebody is going to be revolutionary France. That way I can get rid of this horrible +5 unrest, -5 prestige penalty, +30 instability. Oh, Great Britain! Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain. Ay, 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 ay. Will you please stop fighting some of these wars? Ay, ay, ay. Yes, we will accept. And yes, we will try and help. But no, do I really want to? I don't really want to. I can't afford to lose Great Britain as an ally, though. Between a rock and a hard place. Between a rock and a hard place, for sure. Great Britain has involved me in, I think, more wars than my allies have ever involved me in. And they're almost all inevitably stupid wars. Like wars where they get like 3 to 5 provinces rather than actually winning the war and taking like 10. Annoying Great Britain. On the other hand, if we're lucky, we may be given a province. However, we are once more at war with the Main. That was stupid. Okay, on the other hand, we will have increased siege ability. I'm going to intercept enemy fleets in the South China Sea. Hopefully that will prevent them from actually trying to fight the much larger Ming Navy. Also, I should probably make it to say that I want the Ming land in Alaska. Oh, allies already claimed it. Are we going to be able to attack the US before the end of the game? 2 years. Roughly 2 years before we can attack them, and it's going to take 3 wars to finish them off. So, however that all works out. We are getting some of our colonists are finally being productive, aren't they? This one's hit 12, I should move him. We'll improve Navarre, I guess. And let's do some cultural converting since we're ahead of time in Diplotech for the moment. Let's get rid of Algerian culture. And let's get rid of, we can't fully get rid of Boss culture because I'm developing it, but small start will do. Can't even touch Bornean. Breton isn't worth it, Burgundian isn't worth it. I think that'll do for now. Multicultural conversion. Somebody has taken unlawful land in the HRE. Oh no. Whatever am I going to do about it? Seriously, what am I going to do about it? Because I can't actually declare war on anybody. All I can do is keep threatening them over and over and over and over. I suppose it does give me reasons to attack them after this. Ruler comes of age, but in the meantime, no great point. Also, the Pope still hates me. At least my colonial nations are loyal again. The two green empires vying for size versus size. Only I could get like one more British province here so I'd actually eliminate that wasteland. would be nice to cover Africa in mostly green. But oh yeah, we're down to 2 missionaries because we're no longer Defender of the Faith. And we are finally, our ruler is of age. Oh my gosh, that was torturous, that wait. Okay, Revolutionary France. Oh great, our ruler is not only young, but he's also infertile. Great, delightful. Exactly what one does not want. First the revolution. Where's my army that's wandering around here? Nowhere. Okay. Luckily the British control those forts. However, I am at war with Songhai as well. How many troops does Songhai bring to the mess? 80,000. Okay. Time to invade Songhai. They could be a bit of a challenge, because they are militarily a pretty good nation. Level 3 generals do help, though. They have a fairly solid military powerhouse tree. Pretty standard one. They get morale. They get. Do they get discipline? Did I see discipline? They do get discipline. They also get infantry combat ability. Definitely one of the stronger military nations in the game. My only hope is that they are not capable or clever enough to mass all their troops, because they do have defensive ideas. So they should have as much or more morale than I do. Hopefully if I hit them with enough troops, it'll be enough. All we need to do is end the revolution in France and take back that one province I stupidly gave France in Europe. Like an idiot. There we go. I don't know why my Labrador army is not doing anything, but they aren't. At least Great Britain has 100,000 troops now on the Ming border and is actually capable of winning those fights. It is a relief considering how incompetent they've been before. Don't move your troops out of Indochina, please, Britain. I want you to stay. That way you can actually win your own wars. Okay. We have an heir to the throne who's horrible. 6. However, maybe we sunk the Ming flagship. I do doubt, however, that we are going to have a new ruler on the throne before the end of the game, but I suppose I should, as soon as I get enough prestige, disinherit them, just so I don't risk it. We have a really nice consort, though. Actually, it would almost be impossible for us to get that ruler on the throne, because even if our current ruler dies, the odds that the consort and the ruler die at the same time are got to be slim. That was a very fast falling of the Songhai capital. It makes me a little bit worried. Songhai does not have coal, correct? No. They do have a fair amount of slaves, though. Which I suppose we should try and liberate. Maybe. It's odd there's not a war demand of end slavery or something. It would make some sense. Or enforce abolition on the country. Seems like one of those things that would be allowed. The British did a pretty good job of, once they abolished slavery, stamping it out in their territories. So. Oh, how does the siege of the French capital go? Slow. Slow, but it is going. And one of our generals died. Great. The few generals we have are probably getting up there in age, so shouldn't be that big of a surprise. There we go. This should hopefully be the end of the Songhai army. I have slightly superior morale, due pretty much solely to the Golden Age. I did have more troops though. Yes. Okay, hopefully. No, stupid reasons for war. They won't ever fall. At least till France is ready to surrender themselves. We must eliminate the tricolor, or however you say it. The tricolor flag must be removed from the game. Although it does look like I'm actually going to lose this fight. Nope, in the end I won it, barely. Whew, that was a little bit close. They could have put up a much better fight than they did. Let's disinherit this heir. So we have a chance of a better one. What is it going to take to get rid of Songhai? I just want those 3 provinces from you, Songhai. That and maybe some of your coastal lands. Oh yeah, I forgot that France actually has territories in Guinea. I should probably squash that, shouldn't I? It's weird having France's capital be on the other side of the map. How does France pick up territories? They didn't own that a while ago, and now they own it. If they have a province in China, I'm going to be really annoyed. They don't. It looks like I'm the only one with a province in mainland China. Other than, obviously, China and a bit of Russia. Oh, the French actually have a navy, interestingly enough. The British seem to be struggling with this war a little bit. Despite having an immense army. Earthquake destroys Lisboa. November 1st, 1755. Death count of estimated 20,000 to 40,000 people. And there's a tsunami. Wow. Ouch, that is a catastrophic disaster. Maybe that's why Portugal started to decline as a world power. I'm going to guess offhand. The destruction of your capital would do that to almost anybody. Can you imagine what would happen to England or the United Kingdom if all of a sudden London got wiped off the map? Or just disappeared due to death and you had to spend millions to rebuild it? It would end most empires. It will not end ours though, because we are rich enough to rebuild. But it certainly does hurt. Run away, run away, run away. Can I get peace? Dismantle the revolution. No, refuse. They still refuse to give up. France, please just surrender already. Your capital is occupied. I've already kicked you out of France. What will it take to get peace? Clearly something more than I currently have. Suppose the more territory of theirs I occupy, the more war exhaustion they'll eventually get, but it's a long, slow process. On the other hand, we just converted Corsica. On France. Having never fought a revolutionary empire before, I know why they're considered to be really annoying to fight. It's really obvious. Negative 50 to surrender is painful to deal with. Just excruciatingly painful. Most countries, if you had a 75% war score, to some degree would be considering surrender, but not a revolutionary empire. They are still very gung-ho about fighting. Stop them from liberating a fort, please. We're not fighting a Namian, are we? No. We are fighting the main, but I'm not worrying about that. Because for once, Great Britain is actually doing a half-decent job with the war. Half decent, of course, is something. I mean, they have troops in the area, even though they are technically losing the war, which is progress. Oh my gosh, what will it take to subdue France? Clearly some military skill beyond what I possess, it seems. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, anyone want to see how large of an army I'm going to have now? Because it's going to be big. We can support 1,241,000 troops, which means time to build some troops. Or the one with mercenaries, ideally. There we go. We're gonna raise like 130, 200,000 more troops. And maybe someday France will want peace. I know they get reduced war exhaustion from their government form, I believe. Just makes it more annoying to finish them off. So I think they do, right? No, they don't. Huh. Interesting. But they did. Well, regardless, France is hard to kill on a good day. You can see why revolutionary Napoleon in France is horrifying. At least I don't think Napoleon's in charge, is he? There's still a revolutionary republic. I guess they didn't take Napoleon. Or else there's an event that requires you to own like Paris or something. Which obviously they can't do. Thanks to my very skilled conquest of France. Still. No peace. No peace. That's their France's rallying cry is no peace at any cost. Apparently. Who cares about liberty, egalite, fraternite when it comes to fighting wars against the Portuguese? Apparently it's no surrender at any cost. The hunt of the French military continues. Oy, oy, oy. Any other war there would be peace, but not this war. Also because Great Britain is also being immensely incompetent when it comes to actually subduing a Japat. They do have an army, but they're not actually going after the main target. Songhai wants peace though? Ooh, Songhai wants peace. I want those 3 provinces. Actually, you know what? If we can, I'll take those provinces as well. Nope, that's about all I can take. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm hoping that that is going to somehow connect my lands. Well, not really, but it does do that. And where is one of our colonists? Where is this one? Oh, down there. Okay, well, I'm going to turn off settlement growth there and instead colonize this province. There we go. And finally, as Portugal, we've expanded once again. Oh yeah, talk about taking a while to do. So I think I will end this here after I demand somebody return land in the HRE. So probably our next target will be probably the Dutch in some way, shape, or form. Probably attack one of their allies, force the Dutch to defend, which should allow me to occupy that one province I need and maybe get a hold of another coal province, but we'll see. Let's do that. I'm glad to have eliminated Songhai from this war. It will make life a lot easier in the long run, long and short run. France obviously will take some more time to subdue, and there's nothing I can really do about that. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.